How's it going, guys? I'm back with the last manga haul of the year. This is my November December haul, and if you saw the small graphic novel haul I did before this, well, this is a bit different. I got a couple more things here to show you. Still try to be quick about it. First up, I have Leiji Matsumoto's Captain Harlock, the classic collection. This is volume 2. Very nice hardcover by 7 Seas. I'm really enjoying Captain Harlock. It is what you would expect a older shonen to be, I think. Very much a boy becoming a man and all that stuff. Great characters. I'm really enjoying the way Matsumoto does these elongated panels. It feels kind of like a widescreen. Then he always throws in a nice big whole page panel layout. And I almost forgot that these actually had a color in them. Well, not color, but you know, the two-tone color pages. So that's pretty cool. Very much enjoying the story of the Arcadia and Harlock and everyone else in there. I go on to the only Viz title I picked up, Mobile Suit Gundam Thunderbolt by Yasuo Otagaki. This is volume 9. It's interesting the way Otagaki reinvents a lot of the mobile suits, and I haven't read much of this volume, but I did like the intro. A lot of great action by the Earth Federation force. Takes me back to the EFSF of the series and all the war action you expect from Mobile Suit Gundam. The only thing I don't like is every time they use the glossy pages on these volumes, the binding always somehow doesn't level out properly with the other pages. I don't know what the binding is doing there, but I don't like it. I believe this is maybe the only, no, one of 2 Yen Press titles I picked up. That is volume 5 of ACCA 13 by Natsume Ono. I've heard people refer to this as Aka, but I'll just say ACCA. And I have not read this volume yet. I believe it is maybe the second to last volume of the series. Is it a 9-volume series or a 6-volume series? I can't remember, but anything Ono, I'm a fan of. It is a slower burn. If you are not into that, maybe skip it. I move on to some Kodansha. I have volume 7 of To Your Eternity by Yoshitoki Oima. I enjoyed this volume. I enjoy most of the volumes. That would have been a nice color page there. Kodansha would have used color. But for some reason, after the volume is over, I don't really care much for the story. I remember Jin Graves said that there was a big time jump in this volume, and I get it, that was entertaining, but I don't know. Am I gonna stop at 7 with the To Your Eternity? I move on to a title that I probably will never drop. That is Happiness by Shuzo Oshimi. It is volume 8. This very nice pencil sketch cover. This whole section of the book is done with some great pencils. It is very cool to look at what Oshimi does in pencil. I will say there is some animal cruelty in that volume. Now I have a Colosseum by Yasushi Baba, volume 4. I have not read this, but I'm sure it'll be just as crazy as every other volume has been of Colosseum. Great fun art. I continue, try to make this a bit faster. I got some vertical titles. I have one that is new to me and I have not even read it yet. That is Delinquent Housewife, volume 1 by Nemuyoko. It is a slice of life. It's about a young woman who gets married and then ends up living with her younger brother-in-law after her husband leaves, and now she's stuck with him, and or he's stuck with her. I think it's 4 volumes, and the art looked interesting. I'm always into slice of life stuff, so I figured it's short. I'll check it out. Another vertical title that isn't that long either. That is After the Rain, Volume 1 by Jun Mayuzuki. It is an omnibus, so it collects 1 and 2, which means there should be 5 of these. This girl falls in love with her boss, and she's like, what, 15 or 14, and this guy's like 40. It was fun. It's entertaining, very quirky. The biggest problem I have now is I don't want to see them ending up together. I don't know why. Hopefully it's just like a lesson learned kind of story, and I enjoyed the volume. Fun slice of life read. More Yotsuba finally. Volume 14 by Kiyohiko Azuma. And I don't know how long this thing has been on hiatus. Is it on hiatus? Maybe he just draws it real slow, but you can never go wrong with Yotsuba. It's a lot of quirky fun stuff. More of that slice of life. And something that is not slice of life. Devilman vs. Hades. This is volume 3. Story by Konagai. Art by Team Moon. Final volume in this 3-part series. I believe we finally get some Mazinga. I've never seen the actual series, but from what I heard, this ties into how Hades got taken out by a Mazinger, and somehow Devilman is transported into their reality and or their world, and now they're going at each other. So if you're a fan of the actual series and probably wanted a conclusion to that, that's probably why they made that series. If you're new like me, it's still pretty good. The art is a lot of great stuff. These, if you saw my in stock trades unboxing, you probably saw already. That would be Sorako, a single volume, and 3x3 Eyes by Yuzo Takada. The complete 8 volumes that were published by Dark Horse. I believe after that they dropped the series. I think it's 8. For some reason, some of these are older and they don't have actual volume numbers like Dark Horse used to do with their stuff sometimes. I've read the first volume almost to the end. I'm a chapter away from this ending this first volume, and it's pretty interesting. It's a lot of weird fantasy. I don't know why I want to compare it to Orobi, but it feels a lot like it, except this has like twice the graphic violence and gore. Anyways, and Sorako by Fujimura Takayuki. It is a single volume. It is again manga. It is about a girl doing everyday stuff. You know, she applies for a job. She gets a job. She loses her dog. She finds her dog, and it's about a girl, and it's about her. Yeah, that's pretty much what that series is about. Very slice of life. It's fun. It's entertaining. I'm enjoying it. That is not the end of the haul. That is only the English titles I picked up. You know me. I always either hit up Book Depository or Amazon España. This title I already had. It's actually Domu by Katsuhiro Otomo. Here's the original Dark Horse 3-volume release, or 3-comic release format. So I wanted a single volume. I decided to pick up the Norma Editorial edition, Pesadillas. So I figured I'd get the single volume. I wanted a different translation from the Dark Horse translation. that could either backfire or it could be better. I don't know. I was hoping to get it unflipped, but for some reason these are oriented the same way, so it reads left to right. I have no idea if that's how it was originally published, so I at least get a single volume. I at least get a different translation. Hopefully it's better, or at least kind of different. And I also thought it would look better next to Otomo Anthology, so yeah, on the shelves it'll probably look better. If you've never read Domu, it's basically about an apartment complex where there's some weird stuff going on and they don't know what weird stuff is happening. People are dying, so decided to pick up the last volumes of a series I wanted to get the conclusion of. Went ahead and picked up volume 6 and 9 of 6 through 9, Kids on the Slope by Yuki Kodama. I know there is 10 volumes to the series, but I believe volume 10 is basically just a collection of shorts or extra stories that do not affect the reading of the conclusion. But I'm a big fan of Kids on the Slope. I always show those backwards. If somebody knows why the Spanish editions are printed with the spine this way instead of this way, please let me know. Please, because that's always so confusing. The spines. But typical art style of a josei, I guess. Yes, it is a josei. And I'm showing you the end there. But we've all seen the series, right? We all know how Kids on the Slope ends, unless it ends differently in the manga, which I doubt it. But there you have it. The manga haul to end the year. If you stuck around till the end, thank you very much for watching. And if you celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas, enjoy the season, have a Happy New Year, and I guess I'll see you in the next video if I make one.